How can I help? It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not. Are you wondering why we shared the vision, or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked, and for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given. I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion. The Force often seems to cause events that bend the laws of probability, especially with those that are strongly affiliated with it. In this respect, you and I will simply have to become accustomed to such convenience. We are the tools of the Force, and we will do as it wills. Quite the contrary. Ours is the ultimate free will. The Force is our destiny, but the choices we make along it are ultimately our own. What would you like to know? Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace. They did something important here. Of that, I am certain. It may be simply that we are sensitive to that event, or it may not. We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to, or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it. I have no idea. It was all... And are you so certain that it is not you in my dreams? Regardless of which it is, our fates are linked. The vision was doubtless meant for us both. With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us, but when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance. As you wish. What can I do?
Fabulous. Blinde Fotos und Contractus.
I'm here.
Now that must have hurt. Now that
What can
now
I do?
that must have
I'm here. Yes? What can I do?
now that must have Now that must have
What can I do? I'm here.
Now that must have Now that must have
What can I do?
I'm here.
I'm here. This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map, some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found. I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world, and if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manaan, but there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be. I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun. How can I help? No, not bothering you. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question. Necessary, perhaps, but it is no guarantee of our success. I admit, I'm a little disturbed that such a bond could be possible in the first place. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship. Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have? Good. On which planet were you born? Excellent. Your current age is? Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character. You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taris. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Yeah?
What can I do?
What?
Greetings, young Padawan. I trust your training goes well. With power comes responsibility, and only by learning discipline and sacrifice can we truly learn to master our potential. I wish you luck in your training, apprentice. There is much you must yet learn. May the Force be with you.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins? This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure. Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith, but it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Thank you for exacting my revenge on those Mandalorian beasts. If only I could have been the one to tear out Sharuk's heart.
Ugabatu Kochi, Tom Nongbong Chang Nung. Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai, Ina Kunana Rulira Rachikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Ugabatu Kochi, Tom Nongbong Chang Nung Yatuka Ulwan Kinkuna Ba Murira, Rachikun, Mucha Shakpampa, La Boda Ni Winky Smaktoma, Wanakun Bes Chingpa Marulira, Tok Chingbang Non Kek, Tuk Ninja Murira Rabes, Ugabatu Kochi, Tom Nongbong Chang Nung Yang, Tom Patok Smaktelia. La Boda Ni Winky Smaktoma, Wanakun.
I'm here.
What? No.
I'm here. What can I do?
I'll show you.
Achuta. Bunga. Mucho shot bakan. Ta 공주 제도 봐도 통하이광 지지중 융파 니타포에 티키토 돌파다 봉구알레어 간도난 추추 가치추 이타 돈동가 룬다 금한가 카치쿤 이타 돈가 룬다 카치 룬다 카 Mucho shot bakan. Kieno no nama paole rachikun. Achuta. Bunga kun bis dolpi kikuyana. Tong patugas baktelea.
dijo Tonga kun hanga. Wana kun bez ching palamul.
Muchas bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachiku. Ta kunjes tahmiki grabumoto. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbank wale oganda naru chuchut. Omisha ponka bola wana chike. Amule slimo podadana kubis mule rabes. Jedo badwana nigibobo. Dong na bungsha nunya. Dong batukas magtalea.
Dijo Tonga kun hanga. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba munutak. Tukning chatukunne mule rabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno ba mule rachikun. Slimo podona rubi hodunga kun kabe.
Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikitu. Dolpa da bonqualeo gandona chuchu. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindu bobo. Onga kumbis chan ba mulera.
Tonga dijo Tonga kun hanga. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba munutak. Tukning chatukunne mule rabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno ba mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga kun kabe. Runda dijo Tonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunutak. Tukning chatukunne mule rabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga kun kabe. Runda dijo Tonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunutak. Tukning chatukunne mule rabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga kun kabe. Runda dijo Tonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunutak. Tukning chatukunne mule rabes.
Muchas bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Akupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kempa.
Runda di. Runda dijo Tonga kun hankabi. Wana kun
Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikitu. Dolpa da bonqualeo.
Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Ta kumjus takmiki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada na. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamul kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon?
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his... I'm Handon Gould. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government if you have any need of my service. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Rickard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriaz are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Kathhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by Kathhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those. Is there any other info? Very well.
Makupoch. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ta kumjus takmiki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bol jedu badwana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha nunya. Tong patukashmak talea. Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto. Mucho shat pakat. Kiye no namapaole rachi. Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Ta kumjus takmiki grabul mogo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Mucho shat pakat. Kiye no namapaole.
How can I be of further assistance? I know him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must... How can I... Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found... Of course.
So, what do you want? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news. So I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those cat hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iria. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? So... You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything. But can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this bull... So... Well, kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So... Right.
Is there any... The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other info? According to the municipal authorities near the Garen spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the body is... Very well.
Kupa? Unda dito tonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunuta ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera. Unda dito tonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Ta kumjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodung muchashat pakant.
How can I be of further... That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cat hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. He slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be Of course.
So, what do you want to know? That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right.
Kupa, che Kupa? Tak.
Is there any other... I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be. Is there any other... We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very...
Lunda di Rodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule ka chikun ita Rodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona kundi Rodonga muchashak pakat. Kiyeno no...
Is there any other... I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any... Very well.
So, what do you want? Right. So. Right.
How can I be afraid? Of course. Of course.
Kupa, che Kupa? Tong abom sha umnino. Wanga kumbis king balemuraya. Lunda di Rodonga kun hankabi. Wana... dijo tonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jeda badawana nidi bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Simo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong abom sha umninang wanga. Runda dijo tonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba. Jeda badawana nidi bobo. Tong na bungsh.
I can leave now.
What? No!
Tong abom sha umninang wanga kun bez king balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idat.
No. If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't know what you've done! Look, I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder, but so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he shot and hit me. So I'm going to prison, but I shouldn't be going alone. Did you idiots have to let the slime ball...
Runda dijo tonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tuka chikun ida hodonga.
Yes, you I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here to do that too. He shot me by mistake.
Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandonan chuchut. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi kiku. Achuta. Tap jeda. Tonga dijo tonga kun hanka. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Simo podona rundi hodunga ku hunka. Ruka. Mucho.
Ah, I'm happy. Well, I presume... You see, Nice.
Greetings, if you have... Is there any... So, is there... There.
Another jet. I'm... Well, so...
Tap jeda batong mut. Tong tap mut.
How can I be afraid? I know, but... I'm sorry. How... I was... Yeah, the hell...
Is there any other information? The south, is there any... Is there... Is... There...
So... Now, we've been... Right. So, what do you... Yeah, we were... Can I... Now, we... Right.
How can I be a further... That hurt even... I would... How can I be... But... My... But it... How... It... Of course.
Is there any... Is there... We get... Very well.
So, what do you want? That... Oh, that black... So... Now, we... Right.
Is there any... I have just... We can... Is there any... Very well.
Hey, hey, hey!
Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek tugning chatong abom sha umnina wanga kun bez king balemuraya Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana kapabol pa muji kumana Ta kumjus takmiki grabul mogo kachichu ita bodunga tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut mogasha ponka bola wana chikne wamula kachikun ita hodonga ikin kuno pamulera chikun simo podona rundi hodunga kunkabe runda di hodunga kun honkabi Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek tugning chatukune mulerabes tong haitwam jiji lumpa nita poe tikito dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut kachi chu ita dundonga yumalita kuto tun chilamulane ni dubobo onga kumbischa damn you.
Damn both of you.
Ta kumjus takmiki grabul mogo kachichu ita bodunga tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut mogasha ponka bola wana chikne amule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes kachikun ita hodonga ikin kuno pa mule rachikun slimo potong haitwam jiji lumpa Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Achuta. Wonga kunbis dolpi kikuin.
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order. For this you deserve the highest praise.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order. I have spoken to the Council, and they have helped me see the truth. The truth about myself, and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my... The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light. After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide, you, back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
Hey, I'm glad to see you're not getting hung up on all this. The past is in the past, you know?
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, but though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and she struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your... Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first...
Holding out on us again. If you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you.
No! Please! Take my wife and children instead.
What?
Huh?
Now that must have hurt. Yeah? Just smile!
I'm here.
Take that Yeah? Yeah?
Now that... I'm here.
You okay? Yeah? Huh?
What?
I'll show you!
Ucua penki, ang duamaji yumachiwi aita ka tong chicha. Kakin chiwa aita kang kicha na kupornibo. Kun chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri wa. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Tong hitwama ji aki inko tune. Tong panokun non chiwa aita kang kicha na kupornibo. Kun muli ras nimo poi wanga kuchua penki. Tong hitwama ji human act Baba.
My droid is still missing. My droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening.
Oh! Now...
What?
I'm here.
What?
Now I'm here.
Huh? What?
I'm here.
Huh?
Now that must
What?
I'm here.
Yeah?
I'm here.
Yeah?
La boda ni winkis matoma, wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Kuya bi just kuna chitanai, ina kun ma marulira rachikun, uba batu kochi, tong nongbong chang, yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira, rachikun, mucha shakpanpa, la boda ni winkis matoma, wana kun bes chingpa marulira, tok chingbang non ket, tuk ninja, uba batu kochi, tong nongbong chang yung yang. La boda ni winkis matoma, wana kun bes chingpa. La
Arlen Maton. I heard another Republic fleet was wiped out in this sector. I hope they don't find the Jedi here.
What?
I'm here.
What? You'll pay!
I'm here. Now.
Yeah? 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 Huh? Huh? Yeah? Yeah?
I'm here.
Now that must have been...
I'm
Yeah?
here.
You'll never get... You'll never get... Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
이 쿠쿠노 쟤도 봐도 와는
He makes a good case.
쟤도 봐도 와
The beast you bonko. Chibedwanani bobo. To mucha shak pangpa. Yinkin kuno ba mulri rat achuta. Run.
이 쿠쿠노 노바 물리라 론다 디허 치그라 투카 동 카치 위 돌바 동 카위 돌 다꼼주 다공주 돌바 다공
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have...
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the... I have spoken to the council, and they have the fierce confrontation when I... with...
Hey!
I do not know what the council...
If you have questions...
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn... As chronicler of the Academy, you should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the... Revan's tale shows us how even... This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of master. We must protect over... The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to Revan's May the Force...
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Go to Master Jar and inform him that Juhani has returned to us. I think you may be nearing the...
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Juhani and brought her back into the Order.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
For good or ill, you are now a true Padawan. The time has come for you and Bastila to investigate the dream you shared. The secrets to stopping Malak may lie hidden within the ancient Dantooine.
Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream, you and Bastila. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the Force is guiding you through your visions. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. A Jedi must ever be... Bastila... the way...
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient.
Mistake?
There are other possible explanations.
Ah, you Jedi!
As dangerous as the threat from Darth, should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this.
If Shen Matali has not returned to his father...
Your study and training are important.
It is in the real world that we truly prove our...
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time. Something which carries it... What can I do?
For good or ill, you are now a true
How may I be of assistance? My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife, Rilke, here,
A pleasure.
live on one of the northern farms. But the cat hounds and the Mandalorian problem has been getting really bad of late, and we're here to Ever since the Republic beat them years ago, little groups have been roaming all over with the Sith invasion. The Republic doesn't have the manpower to hunt them down. The Jedi are even worse off because Malik has been hunting them specifically. They're worried that he might even be supporting these raiders, so don't want to face them directly. That puts us in a kind of hard situation. Is there anything else I can help you with? Recently, the cat hounds have been acting much more aggressively. They've even attacked some of the settlers. Those Mandalorian raiders have been milking the outlying farms dry, too. I hear John got hit really bad. Too bad about his daughter. I'm not sure exactly what the council will do about it, but we need some help with this. I only hope they'll... Is there anything else? Well, as you can see, Dantooine is mostly plains and grassland, but it has a nice hearty soil. A lot of new people have come in the last generation or so. But Alan Matali and Nurik Sandril just can't seem to get along. And now Alan wants to get the council to do something. Well, from what I hear, it started about a week ago. See, Nurik's son, Cassis, is an archaeologist. Bright lad, too, but he disappeared. Nurik, of course, blamed Alan, but even he didn't take it. But now, Alan's son, Shen, has disappeared as well, and no one knows where he's gone. Alan blames Nurik. He thinks he's... I don't know exactly what he wants to ask the council, but from what I know of Alan, he's probably going to be after blood. Is there anything else? His daughter was killed by Mandalorians when their farm was raided. He's been taking it pretty hard. If you want to ask him about it, he's just north of here. It's not my place to... Is there anything...
Have you found the Mandalorian? Good. Good. Put them down like the animals they are. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too. Thank you, young Jedi.
This is private. You have come.
My protocol droid, though I think you're... Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantu. Soon after we settled here, the Sandrels arrived, and they have been The injustices the Sandrels have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But recently I discovered several I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own security droids destroyed the invaders. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandrel clan, has abducted my son in the... Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible... I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe... Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son. Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss.
There, take that. There, take that. What? I'm here. Yes? What can I do?
Yes. Now that must have
I'm here.
What can I do? What?
So I will add you.
I'm here.
I'm here.
So this.
I'm here. What can I do?
So
What can I do?
So...
Yes? I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Yes? You. I'm here.
This is private. The council. Nero left orders he was not.
I have been informed by my I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be
Jedi are renowned for their fairness in pursuit of justice. There is nothing to fear from us, unless...
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
You are here from the council, are you? My name is Rahasia. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children. You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority. My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassus.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
No! Since Cassus went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassus. I'm afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of... I do not know. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the... There are many security droids guarding... Shen and I... But I met Shen alone, and Shen was so charming, so sweet. We talked and met again over months. Please find Shen.
I'm here. So be it. There. Take that.
Please, find Shen and rescue him. There are many security droids Alan, to hear my... Please. Please, there are many security... Shen and I... But I met... And we... Please...
I'm here. Now.
There. Yes? What can I do?
Let's make this quick. On it. Done.
What can I do?
What? Yes? What? On it. Done.
Who are you? What do you want with... Rescue me? No. It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with... If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing? I would rather face my own death than... My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who followed him here to den. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think they're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the... Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place.
On it. Done. On it. Done.
What are you doing here? Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security... But I know Shen would rather die than leave me...
You're back. Have you... I pray she is not just telling me what I want.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for...
No, we know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the... But surely we can...
There you are.
Father!
Mr.
Rahasia!
Father!
Mr.
Nuri! Allah! I knew this was all you...
You had taken my Casus from...
I don't want to hear any of your excuses.
Please, listen.
Why should I listen to...
My daughter is not...
It's better to let...
Rahasia and I don't want you to make decisions.
You insolent...
Rahasia!
I am, Father, and you...
You...
You expect us to just let them live?
You will not turn your droids on.
We appear to be at an impasse.
It is your...
Me? You... I will not rest.
Indeed they shall.
I'm here. What? What can I do?
I'm here.
You cannot win.
Shanti King Watawala.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by sight. The droid can probably understand. I recognize this language as well. It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely... Ten revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake. 'These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information. The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The staff... Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Star Forge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else. The droid must be talking about poor Nim. Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door. We have to find out what they uncovered. If the droid is correct, then we must complete the tasks in... I'm here.
Yes? Now that must have... I'm here. Yes?
What can I do?
Now that must have... What? Now... What?
I'm here. What? How can I help? It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us. Are you wondering why we shared the vision, or why we even received it? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked, and for two as strong as we are, as to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will. I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you in... The Force often seems to cause events that bend the laws of probability, especially with those that are strongly affiliated with it. In this respect, you and I will simply have to become... Quite the contrary. Ours is the ultimate free will. The Force is our destiny. What would you... Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough. They did something we'd... I have no idea. And are you so... Regardless of... With luck, we will. As you wish. You really should.
Uh-huh.
How can I help? No, not bothering you. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the... There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question. Necessary, perhaps, but it is no guarantee. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. Don't worry, these are simple. Good. Excellent. Yes. You were honest, which is good. And you treated them. But I imagine you've had enough. We can speak again later.
Hey there, what can I do for... All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself.
Yeah, what? I was one of the best in those days with young. Yeah, your choice.
Yes, what's in... Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop. Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange? I may not know much about the Jedi, but I do know they aren't famous for taking on old Padawans and sending them on dangerous assignments. A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again. Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Kuyami Tong. Kachikun Itahaldonga. Kachi. Jidabadawan.
Master Jar tells me you have successfully completed the tests, and I even see you have You should be proud of your accomplishment, but never forget that you still have much to learn. As your power grows, you will constantly face temptations to slip to the dark side. This is the eternal struggle of the Jedi.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins? This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events.
We should consult the Jedi archives to...
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Mal. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection, and Juhani has also asked to accompany.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skill. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission, you may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven.
You can leave. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young. May the Force be with you.
I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize. But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still.
I think we understand. Love can do strange things to anyone.
But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man. Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you... Goodbye, and thank you.
How can I help? I do? How did you know? An amusing description, but hardly the truth. We both know the real reason. You have some idea of what I am thinking. The bond with... Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you. I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There is great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. I believe you truly mean what you say, for now. But sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too. Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the Council of your great deed.